Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Edgar Berlanga, one of the most electrifying men in all of boxing with the kill or be killed style. Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good looks and personality get you.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Oh, look at that left jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Good right hook. Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go. Camacho goes down. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the risk.
And there's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are... Hold it right there! Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Down goes Hector Camacho. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit
nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Good work, you stink.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. You're starting to make mistakes.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about defense and then you're
Come on, you're better than that. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. Don't worry about that.
just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's...
What are you doing? You switched off completely.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Camacho is buzzed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Come on. You've let him back into this.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook won't score. That hook doesn't score. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. The chosen one! Is he about to go down? too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Missed with that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. Can't find a home with that jab. Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get...
Let's start the 6th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a hold it right there. Camacho in serious trouble right now. Camacho goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
There's a scoring blow. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Here we go it's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Punch, counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Misses with the straight left. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance.
And we enter the 8th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Punch caught him clean. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every...
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Incredible work rate. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They block the hook. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights.
Oh my God, Johnny! Berlanga is wobbly! And right back into the fray. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Ultimate. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, he is great. There's the bell for round 10. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's got to waste time.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Camacho, down goes Hector Camacho. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.